Torrent. This boss is so annoying. I've tried this Esme, anyways, and her damage is comparable to Ingred's, but she needs the penetration of Diao. I've tried having Dr. Van and Razak under Diao and Iovar and Ingred under Dolores. I don't want Dolores under Dr. Van because you want his ult to always line up with increased damage. So Dr. Van and Diao are a clear combination, and I believe I'm going to try this run with Ingrid on Diao and Iovar and Razak under Dolores, because I mean, yeah, Razak can do some good damage outside of his ult, but his soul-eating fish is really where a lot of his damage comes from. So let's give it a shot. I did actually hit last week Triple S using Esme, and I tried to run the auto fight, and basically no bueno. It was about 2k shy, so yeah, that sucks, but we should be okay. I'm just gonna basically, I set everybody but Ingrid and Diao to auto, and I'm just trying to knock this boss down as fast as possible at the start. There's no real need to wait for Dolores' ult. Hopefully her ult will line up with Razak's, as his is just a big burst damage. So far so good. And I'm thinking Ingrid needs that penetration for this round with Diao. So hopefully, if everything goes right, and there's also some crazy RNG with Dr. Van. His exploding pots, my bad. The exploding pots, they can ignite and they can't ignite, and sometimes he's like 150k damage, and then sometimes he's like 112. So crazy RNG with Dr. Bam, which is cool. I've got his A1, so I think he gets some penetration or something like that. They're more of a chance for his pots to explode. And then his exclusive artifact basically allows, while he's in ult, for him to reload his mithril bolts. So everything should work out there. But the difference between 180 and 183 or 5 that you need to get the Triple S it's quite large, because by time the demon soldiers are that far out, they're basically just swarming you. Now, I do run my stuff on autos most of the time for a couple reasons. I do so many videos and whatnot. It really saves me on time. And then if I really need to, I can kind of manual the ults. But this one, you're getting those little flowers and everything, so you want to ult right away with your heroes anyway. So, I mean, auto fight might be the way to go with this. So, this is pretty much actually looking decent, because Dr. Van has his ult back. And the left side struggling. So, what is Triple S then? There it is! We got it! So, that's cool. Very cool. Very cool. And my Ingrid is A1. So if you got an A5 Ingrid, you're going to be able to hit this even easier. So yeah. Dr. Van and Ingrid under Diao, and Iovar and Dolores or Iovar and Razak under Dolores. Cool. New record. That's sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So yeah, there's all the awakenings. We'll go into the gear. We'll go into the stats here. So yeah, Doctor, see, he honestly can just have like really crazy good runs. Yeah, that was a good run for him. So that's cool. That's cool that I'm glad I decided to record this, because on 2 occasions before where I did the run and then I got triple S or whatever, I wanted to show how much damage Dr. Van can do. So Razak right below him. I just skilled up Razak. I didn't have him skilled before, and I think he's still not completely skilled. And to be honest with you, Esme pretty much does as much damage as Ingrid almost. So we'll go into the gear, and then I'll run a See, I never ran Razak under Dolores. I always put him under Dial, and that just takes away from Esme. So top 8%, I mean, it's nothing to shake a stick at, but it is triple S. It will farm you the best coins, and really a minimum amount of heroes other than Iovar is guaranteed. He's essential. I guarantee you probably can't run a Raka and then not try to use Dolores or whatever. I don't know. You might want to do a hybrid of whatever, but I will do another run with Esme instead of Ingrid. I'll just show you the gear here quick. Okay. Iovar. Oh, Iovar. What the heck, dude? What are we doing right now? What are we doing? Okay, so we're going to change that up. We're going to change that up also. That's ridiculous. So Razak and Dr. Van in my bet the best gear I have pretty much. No exclusives, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Oh yeah, I can't be exclusive. You know, Lady Mina would be an interesting choice. Maybe we could even try a run with her, because Ingrid might boost her damage. And then we could have... She does piercing damage, so she could be under Dolores. But anyways, where are we? We are looking at the gear. So there's the gear, and then Diao's gear. And Dolores gear. Let's try something. Let's try Esme. And I've got Esme in the Idril's Gaze. I think that's probably the best, because at the best time she'll be getting like 60% basically damage penetration, and she needs it. She needs it. And if it, I mean, yeah, it's too bad you can't place a rack on there, because you could do some pretty cool things with her and Esme. Okay, so we'll try this one. And then maybe we'll even do one with Lady Mina and... Okay, Dr. Van. We'll give him the inspiration boost. She needs the penetration. And then we can run our... Oh, goodness. Goodness. Let's get Iovar out of that one. Okay, so here is the gear I'm going to be running Iovar in. Crit rate 95%, but if any of you watch my videos most of the time, you know I'm bad for that. 93 to 98, 99 and a half sometimes. Anyways, Let's get into it. So Iovar doing, what did he do? 75 million that last round with A-Dub under Dolores. Well, maybe that's, that's interesting. That's interesting. I think Hauselman's going to be better all the way around for him, but we will see here. We will see, and that's a good little test to do, a little experiment for if Dolores boosts attack enough where crit damage starts to scale better than 60% crit damage might scale better than, no. let's stop dreaming here. No, Hellsleman's gonna be way better. That's probably why I didn't kill the boss so fast. Because usually Iovar he takes him down quite a bit quicker, and then these little crystals will fall quicker too. So we'll see what happens here. Boom, good hit from Razak. And there is guides where, I mean, if you have the heroes, you can kind of throttle back their ults and save their ults for when these flowers are in, but not when they're right at the portal, kind of like when they get around the map. But yeah. I haven't been able to really do it. Usually I just run out of time, so quicker I can kill everything, the quicker everything works out. That was a nice one. I wish they had the stats here so you could kind of see what was going on, but and with this strat, you usually, that one little, that trident sticking in the ocean there, you never really get that middle one. But I don't entirely believe you need to get them all. It's just when there's like half of them left and he does his big smash, that's where the big problem lies. So another nice one there, got the ults back, so that was good. Good timing. Razak, that kind of sucked, but I mean, we do have the flower there, so this is an issue. Oh, we got it back. We got the flower. Good hit by Razak. Everything going decently, and nice. Dr. Van got his ult back, so. But like I say, the difference between that 180 and 185 whatnot is quite a bit. We're gonna need Dr. Van's ult to come back here. And everybody's health is looking okay. This annihilation's gonna be bad, but everybody will survive. We're good. There's Dr. Van's ult, and there we go. Nice. So Esme will work. You do not need Ingrid. That is cool. That is good to know. Probably why I wasn't getting my triple S, because I had Iovar in damn A-Dub, rocking A-Dub. So we'll see what we got for points here. So not a big difference. Not a big, but Esme does do a little bit more damage than Ingrid, than an A1 Ingrid under Diao. So that's cool. And you can see Dr. Van here. See how he's only doing 145 mil? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's a little too much RNG if you ask me. I mean, maybe his artifact should increase the chance, or maybe his awakening 2 should increase the chance. I don't know. Maybe actually his awakenings do. Maybe his 3 or 5 does, so there we go for that one. So Esme, it is possible. Okay. So let's try Lady Mina, but we're going to have to get rid of somebody. This is where the issue is going to be. We're going to have to get rid of maybe Dolores. Maybe Dolores, because Lady Mina does piercing damage in her ult. So, up to 10 enemies. So, I mean, we could do something like... And we need the attack. So, we're going to have to... We're going to have to do this here. We're going to have to find Ingrid. There you are. So, we're going to have to swap out with Esme. Okay. And then Dolores, we're going to take Lady Mina. Lady Mina. And the gear, we're going to put her in. Okay, we're going to have to just fit her into something here. We're going to have to fit her into something. Well, she does good with crit damage. Thought I had a rage regen piece. What's going on here? Oh. Funny jokes. I know I had a crit damage piece here. Hold up, let me just gear her first. Okay, so this is what we're going to run her in. Nice Soulbound Arcana set. I did have to take Iovar's weapon from him. It's the chance of making him a little piglet. I don't think it's going to fly here. Doesn't really matter if it does, but we're going to have to give Iovar something else. So about the best I could find is something like that, but we're going to be losing some crit rate, but it shouldn't matter too much. It shouldn't matter too much here, so we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. Lady Mina and no Dolores. So that's cool, that's cool. And Lady Mina, she doesn't get that great range, but we'll see what happens here, right? We'll see what happens here. So we're going to want Diao and you. And then we're going to want... Yeah, because you're going to be taken out. Put you there. And we'll put Lady Mina right there. And we'll just try to basically... We're going to turn her off. Just like that. And then we're gonna hit that. And then basically we are just gonna basically ult with her when there is a whole bunch of minions down. And we should be able to, if we need to, hit any kind of healing fly at the same time. Duk, duk, duk. I thought this Mari chicken behind there was supposed to help you out sometimes, somehow. Maybe she helps him out. Creatures of the sea and all. And I mean, she can't even reach the boss, so that's an issue. You know, she might actually work better here, and she can take out those 3 crystals when they come along. So, I just want to see what kind of damage output she can do at the end. I'm pretty sure, pretty confident that between everybody here we can get far enough without Lady Mina until we really need her. And she is doing a little bit of damage, maybe, is she? I thought she was only supposed to do rage regen. I'll pause until the later waves. We'll just speed this one up. Okay, bunch coming out here, so I'll pop her alt. We'll see what she can do. We'll see what kind of damage she can do. Honestly, it's not looking like very much. If we're being honest. If we're being honest. She really just, she needs Ardea. I mean, oh, she's doing 570. Perfect. She's got her alt back. Oh, 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 oh. Let's wait. Let's wait on this one. For right now. Okay. We'll try that. So, just barely made it. Barely made it. So we really only alted like 3 times with her. But holy crap. If only her range. Well, that's something. That's something. Yeah. All right. That's about it. That's all for the video today. Yeah, as always, you stayed till the end. I appreciate your time. Hope it helps.